Yeah, so we're back with Dr. Nick, and these are some of the actual awards that you've done.
Exactly.
It's great craftsmanship.
And, if there's a town in Guadalajara, Mexico called Tonalá, and at that town they specialize in this kind of glass and crystal, and they do all kinds of things. And I wanted to have the award being in crystal and glass, because a heart is strong and hard, but it's also fragile.
Yeah.
You can also break it.
Yeah.
And that's what we did it like that. We designed it to make it happen, and it's got everybody's name.
Yeah.
And if you have you see different colors. The very first Corazon Awards that we did is the red one, and we dedicate this one to the kids that are born with heart disease.
Yeah.
And also on 2016, I don't have one. It's blue, and we dedicate it for kids that are born with autism. You know, blue is a color for the autism.
Right.
And then the following year, 2017, you see it's a rainbow. We dedicated for the kids that are born with HIV positive, and also recognize the gay community, because they're part of our world, they're part of us. And on 2018, we have green. You know, we've been destroying our planet, and 2018 we dedicated to the planet, and our slogan of that year was plant a tree. We plant a tree, we can keep a healthy world and planet for future generations.
You know we love trees, y'all.
Yeah, and 2019, it's pink. I have so many friends, and I feel so sad with breast cancer. And on last year, one of the persons that got an award, she was a female, and she's the first one that got one pink one. I gave her one pink one because she's a survivor of cancer.
Yeah.
She's a very good friend of mine, a great person. Karin Sandoval, I love you, mija. I love you with all my heart. Every time I see you, I hug you because I feel really good. And you're a big example for all these other women, and that's why we're doing this. I mean, putting a cause on top of a cause, because we need to create awareness and create conscious people, you know, the things that we're doing.
No, I think that's so awesome, man. And it's great to see that, you know, there's someone out here doing these things. And, you know, again, I just ask anybody that sees this, you know, if you feel charitable at the time, please donate. You know, please donate. You know, we're doing great things. And, you know, just trying to help people, man. Just trying to look out for others. You know what I mean? And, you know, give a little bit of ourselves so that others can feel joy as well, you know. So be looking out for Corazon Awards 2019. We'll keep you posted on that. So, and I said last but not least, but this is actually last but not least. So let's talk about Dr. Nick, the artist, the musician.
Okay. Before we go there, I want to mention something that we haven't mentioned, and I talked to you very briefly, but on every awards that I do, and all these artists that I've seen, there's a lot of models that hit me up, hey, so I want to get an award. A model is not made to get an award. A model is made to crown her.
Right.
That's why we create Miss Corazon International.
Right.
And so on every awards that we do, I have a small beauty contest, and we crown, because on the future what I really want to do is a separate event just for the models, and it's been really good. People like it, but again, because we don't have the support that we need, sponsorship, it's hard to make these two different shows, which I should do it in every country.
Right.
And in the future, I can see Miss Corazon International being a worldwide contest.
Yeah.
And so that's what it is. And as far as me and the artist, I've been a musician all my life. I love music. I learned how to play the guitar and drums at a very young age. By now I play a few instruments, and I produce, and I like what I do. Even though I like all kinds of music, my favorite music is rock. And right now we're doing a really, really good, nice fusion that I made up, and it's upgrading a movement, and I called it New Fusion. See, the Mexican banda sinaloense, mexicana, it's trumpets, trombones, tuba, clarinets. When you mix it with rock in a way that I'm doing it, it just sounds really good. I really loved it. I showed it to people that speak English, because this rock that we're doing, these 7 first songs, they're all rock classic, and you hear it. It's nice. I tried to put the quality on it, and I didn't want to take the essence of the songs that we done. I wanted anybody that listens to the song can relate to it and remember that as the song. I didn't want to take nothing from it, but add to it, and I didn't want to take nothing of it. Right. I wanted to just add, right. And that's what we've been doing. There's a few songs already done, and there's things coming up.
Right. A lot of things, Joe.
A lot of things, really good things.
And I'm gonna post like some videos of Dr. Nick. Y'all can see some of his music videos. He's got some great stuff, awesome stuff. So yeah, man, we just wanted to bring this information to you, and it's great to be here with a good brother like Dr. Nick, man. I mean, this guy, when I met him, he was already doing this thing like big. Like I was just like, wow, like they're doing that, like And he's always been a very a helpful person with a good heart, man. Like when you need something, and all these years that I've known him, I've done stuff, and he's helped me with stuff, and like it's just all around awesome person. And I commend you on what you're doing, and I believe that God will bless even more, because you're really doing it from the heart, and you're doing it out of love. Right about now, y'all, we need to bring the love back into everything, not just music and entertainment, but to our lives, period, because we live in such a hateful time now. Everything is, people just so angry and want to hurt each other and kill each other. So, the things of the heart are good, and I think that's great. The concept is great. So, again, before we sign off, just very quick, where can they find you at on social media?
Yeah. Hopefully, we have a little bit of time. I need to talk about something very, very important. When I said about 2018 that we did this Heart on Green because the earth being throughout the world. When I went to Guatemala, there was this special person in my life that's doing something great for the planet. Since 40 years ago, they already planted over 400,000 trees throughout the world, and he's the one, because of him and his project that he has a nice organization called Valhalla experimental project, and somehow I became their ambassador, because I'm taking all these information everywhere in the world. Now we're partners, we're planting trees in different countries. We did Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and that's one thing that we're gonna dedicate. Besides helping all the artists, we're helping the planet. And one thing that they're coming on November and May 15, because I have a few investors that want to help us to plant trees. Venezuela is one of the countries that's suffering really a lot throughout the week. Even in 1 week, there's days they don't have water or they don't have electricity, and of course they're hungry. This guy over there is really killing them. And we have a plan to plant 1 tree of macadamia, which we've been eating that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only fruit that you taste that hasn't been cloned.
Right.
It's pure. Right. And so it's called Valhalla, and also you can also check it out. We're also doing we're collaborating and working with that. I'm so involved with Valhalla in Guatemala that I have this in Valhalla, and the reason is because we need to spread the world. We need to tell people, just plant trees. It'll help us plant trees. If you don't have a place to plant a tree, do a donation, and we plant a tree and make this planet greater.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. I think that's
I'm sorry to take that time, but I need
no, it's all good. We need to get that information out.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Very, very important. And like you said, you know, I mean, if you're willing to donate, you know what I mean, you're definitely donating to a good cause. This man's very credible. His organization is credible. They've been doing it for years now, and you know, people really love him. They've touched a lot of people, and including myself. You know, I was touched by what he's doing, and you know, that's why I came on board to help, because I believe in causes that are really about the people. You know, not just, you know, using people as a stepping stone so they can get recognized for something, and then they forget about the people that's supposed to be getting help. You know, we won't go there. So again, where can they find you at on social media?
Dr. Nick or Nick Gonzalez, and all of them: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can see that.
Right. What about YouTube?
YouTube, same thing. Also, Corazon Awards YouTube. You can, and then we tell you about my artist part later on when we come all that stuff. But yeah, YouTube. You can Corazon Awards, Dr. Nick. You were seeing some of the stuff that I put up,
and I put the links. You know, all these links will be in the box with this broadcast. So when y'all see this, you can go right there. You can see all the links there, including links to his music and everything. And this way, you know, his contact information will be there. If you want to contact Dr. Nick, you know, everything will be there, and you can contact him. And you know, be serious, man, when you contact him, man. Please don't ask him if he can sign you to a deal, and you know, be serious, y'all. You know what I mean? Because you know, he's really trying to do something, and time is precious and valuable, and you know, you wouldn't want nobody to waste your time. So you know, please have the same courtesy not to waste somebody else's, man, if you're not really serious about what you're trying to do. So Dr. Nick, man, it's always a pleasure, man.
Yeah.
Being with you, hanging out with you, man. And,
Thank you very much. I want to give a shout out to Maria Lopez up at the Bay Area in San Francisco, IDML Productions. She's one of the persons that really, really believe in me since the beginning. She's been supporting me, and she's a great person. And if you're at the Bay Area, contact her. She can help you produce and do a lot of stuff. She's doing a lot of events. I love you, Madre Linda. I love you. Don't get it twisted. Tú eres la estrella.
Stay the game, baby. Yes, sir.